Video Phantom! Scary stories!
Before we begin, please make sure you visit our Video Phantoms website every day and check out all of the new content and cool stuff we have for you over there. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you won't miss whenever we upload next. With that being said, let's grab your popcorn and enjoy the video.
The Night of the Scary Flying Shark is the name of today's story. You gon' need something stronger than a fishing pole for this, folks. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss when I upload next. Alright guys, let the story begin. The coastal town of Greyhaven had always been a quiet, unassuming place, nestled between rugged cliffs and the storm-tossed sea. It was the kind of town where nothing much happened until that night. The storm had been brewing for days, an ominous, unspoken promise of chaos that finally broke with a fury unmatched in living memory. Perched on the highest cliff overlooking the turbulent waters was the old lighthouse, a beacon of hope in a land where hope was often in short supply. Jonathan Cole, the lighthouse keeper, had spent years maintaining its solemn vigil, ensuring that ships navigating the treacherous waters could find their way safely. Tonight, however, Jonathan's routine was interrupted by an unsettling, low-frequency hum that seemed to resonate through the very bones of the lighthouse. The wind howled like a pack of feral beasts, and the rain battered the lighthouse with relentless intensity. Jonathan was alone, as usual, a solitary figure against the raging storm. He was used to the lighthouse's isolation, but tonight, the isolation felt more oppressive, a foreboding presence that gnawed at the edges of his mind. Jonathan's curiosity was piqued by the strange hum. With a mixture of apprehension and resolve, he decided to investigate. He stepped out into the tempest, the wind nearly knocking him off his feet as he made his way around the lighthouse. The sky above was a churning maelstrom of black clouds and flashes of lightning, painting the scene with an otherworldly light. It was then that he saw it, a sight so bizarre and terrifying that Jonathan could scarcely believe his eyes. Emerging from the storm, a massive flying shark soared against the roiling backdrop. Its body was an absurd, horrifying fusion of marine and aerial, with fins that looked as though they had been repurposed for flight. Its gaping maw was lined with rows of serrated teeth, glinting ominously in the intermittent flashes of lightning. Jonathan stood frozen, his breath caught in his throat. The shark's eyes, glowing with a sickly green luminescence, seemed to lock onto him, conveying an unsettling intelligence. The sheer size and unnatural movement of the creature defied all logic, and Jonathan could feel a primal terror clawing at his insides. Realizing that his presence was noted, Jonathan turned and rushed back inside the lighthouse, slamming the heavy door shut behind him. The storm outside seemed to intensify, the wind and rain becoming more ferocious, as if the flying shark was now part of the storm itself. The power flickered and died, plunging the lighthouse into darkness. The only source of light was the occasional flash of lightning, casting eerie shadows that danced along the walls. Jonathan scrambled for the emergency lantern, his hands trembling uncontrollably. The rhythmic thumping from above grew louder and more pronounced. It was clear now that the shark had landed on the roof. The sound was a dreadful reminder that the creature was no longer just a nightmare. It was a tangible, deadly threat. With the lantern's weak light guiding him, Jonathan made his way up the spiral staircase. Each step seemed to echo in the oppressive silence, magnifying his growing dread. He reached the top, pushing open the door to the roof with a reluctant hand. The scene that greeted him was both surreal and horrifying. The flying shark sprawled across the roof, its enormous body contorted in an unnatural pose. The shingles were buckling under its weight, and its eyes glowed with a sinister hunger. The shark's fins were embedded in the roof, making it clear that it had landed there with purpose. The storm raged around it, but the creature seemed impervious to the weather, its focus entirely on Jonathan. Jonathan's mind raced as he tried to devise a plan. The roof offered no escape, he was trapped. The shark's jaws gaped open, and with each roar, the very air seemed to vibrate with a deadly resonance. Jonathan knew he had to act quickly or face a grisly fate. In a desperate bid for survival, Jonathan sprinted toward the edge of the cliff. He could hear the shark's powerful tail thrashing behind him, each movement a reminder of the creature's lethal intent. As he reached the cliff's edge, he cast a final, fleeting glance at the monstrous entity. Its gaze followed him, unyielding and predatory. Without hesitation, Jonathan threw himself over the edge, plunging into the icy, turbulent sea below. The cold water enveloped him, pulling him down into its depths. The shock of the temperature was a stark contrast to the heat of his fear, but it was a fleeting solace. He swam with every ounce of strength he had, fighting against the current and the encroaching darkness. The flying shark roared above, its sound muffled by the water but still carrying a haunting resonance. Jonathan reached a small, rocky outcrop, where he clung to the jagged rocks, gasping for breath. The storm continued to rage above, but he had found temporary refuge. As the storm eventually subsided and dawn began to break, Jonathan remained on the outcrop, exhausted and shivering. The shark's roar faded into the distance, leaving Jonathan with a chilling sense of relief mixed with lingering dread. He knew the flying shark was still out there, lurking in the stormy skies, waiting for the next opportunity to strike. In the days that followed, Jonathan's story spread through Greyhaven, but few believed the truth of what he had encountered. The lighthouse remained silent and watchful, its light a solitary sentinel against the vast, unpredictable sea. And as Jonathan looked out over the stormy waters, he couldn't shake the feeling that the nightmare was far from over. Every stormy night, he heard the distant, echoing roar of the flying shark, a constant reminder of the terror that lurked just beyond the edge of reality.
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy Quan318. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me to grow. And guys, if you really enjoyed the video, please give it a share on social media, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you guys be hanging out at the most. It really helps, and I appreciate it, guys. Also, my goal is to reach at least 1 million loyal subscribers over the next 5 years. Guys, I'm going to give it everything I got and go hard as I can. Hopefully it pays off for me, guys. And y'all going to be a big part of that. And as I grow, you guys will be rewarded for a lot of stuff for helping me participating. And as just a token of my appreciation, guys, the least I can do. Also, guys, make sure you go down in the video description and click the links. Visit all my websites. I done put hella work into these websites, man. Getting them built up, jam-packed with content just for you guys. You know, we got videos. We got the hottest trending offers online. I'm talking about everything, guys. Everything from education, teaching you how to make $1,000 a day online. Like, man, guys, everything that you can think of is on there. So, guys, make sure you go over there, check it out. Click links, watch videos, do your thing, man. I really want you guys to enjoy. I worked hard on it, and I want you guys to really enjoy it, man. So, yeah. Also, guys, while you're down there in the description, make sure you go and check out my other channels. I got links to all of them down below. I worked hard on these channels, guys. I worked hard on my websites. I worked hard on everything for you guys. Make sure you join my Facebook groups. I got Facebook groups set up for every channel that I got, guys. I'm trying to go global, man. You feel me? It's the family, man. This Rich Founders, man. I want y'all to be part of Rich Founders. Y'all part of the family, man. This a mafia, you feel me? Going worldwide with this shit. But anyway, man, love you guys. Y'all be blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.